You ever feel like life has you running around like a phone with 1% battery, but you still open YouTube, check Instagram, answer texts, and scroll memes hoping somehow it'll last forever? Yeah, that's us. Busy, tired, and pretending we're superheroes when we just need a nap and maybe a sandwich. But here's the thing, your body, your mind, your energy, they're not infinite. They're like a car. You can't drive forever without stopping for gas. Unless you're Fred Flintstone and you're running on foot power, but even then, your feet would quit. So today, let's talk about this. Taking some time to take care of yourself. Because if you don't, no one else is going to magically appear with a recharge button for you. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, yeah, I don't have time, let me stop you. Taking care of yourself doesn't mean you need to book a spa trip in Bali or meditate on top of a mountain with monks. Self-care can be ridiculously simple. Think of it like charging your phone. Even plugging it in for 10 minutes can give you enough juice to survive the day, right? Same thing with you. Small breaks, small acts, but they add up. Here's an example. Imagine you're at work, drowning in emails. Your boss wants that file yesterday, and your brain feels like scrambled eggs. What if instead of pushing harder and staring at the screen until your eyes cry for help, you just stood up, took a 5-minute walk, got some water, breathed like a human being, not like a stressed-out robot? You'd come back with fresher eyes. The world wouldn't end. The emails would still be there, but at least your brain would work better. Or let's talk about sleep. You know how we brag about being so busy and surviving on 4 hours of sleep? Like it's a trophy? Look at me, I'm a zombie, but I sent 200 emails. Congratulations, but also, your brain cells are filing a complaint. Sleep is literally your body's way of cleaning out all the junk, like emptying your mental trash bin. Skip it too often, and suddenly you're snapping at your friend because they chew too loud. That's not life, that's just low battery mode. Now maybe you're thinking, but I don't have time to rest. Let's be honest, you scroll TikTok for 20 minutes while lying in bed, right? Or binge that series, just one more episode. That's time. The trick is swapping just a little of it for something that actually recharges you. For example, instead of watching 15 videos of cats knocking things over, although, let's be real, that's tempting, you could stretch for 10 minutes, or drink some tea, or journal. Simple stuff. Not glamorous, but it works. And don't underestimate the power of laughter. Ever laughed so hard you felt like you did an ab workout? That's medicine right there. Call that friend who always tells you dumb jokes. Watch a silly video that makes no sense but cracks you up. Sometimes recharging is as easy as letting yourself be silly for a minute. Here's another thing. Food. I'm not saying you need to meal prep like some Instagram chef with perfect containers, but if your lunch is coffee and leftover chips, don't be surprised when your energy crashes by 3 p.m. Your body's not a trash can, it's an engine. Give it something real, like fruit, or even a sandwich that isn't made of regret. You see, taking care of yourself is not about being selfish, it's about maintenance. If you keep driving a car without oil, eventually the car breaks down on the highway. And then guess what? It takes way more time and money to fix. Same with you. Small breaks now prevent big breakdowns later. And honestly, life's too short to always be exhausted. You don't get a medal for burning out. No one's handing you a trophy saying, "Congrats, you ignored your health and worked 90 hours straight." But you will pay the price. Your mood, your relationships, your body. That's not a prize, that's a penalty. So here's a simple experiment. Today, take 10 minutes just for yourself. Doesn't matter what you do, sit in silence, stretch, doodle, stare out the window, and imagine you're in a dramatic music video. Anything, just 10 minutes. Then notice how you feel. That tiny moment might recharge you more than you expect. Look, I know life is busy. Bills, work, family, deadlines, it's a lot. But you can't pour from an empty cup. And you can't keep showing up for everyone else if you're falling apart inside. So fill your own cup, recharge your own battery, take care of yourself even in small ways, because you deserve to feel alive, not just functioning. And remember, you're not a machine, you're a human. And humans need breaks, naps, laughter, good food, fresh air. So go ahead, pause. Take that deep breath, drink that water, eat that apple, dance like an idiot for 3 minutes in your room, whatever helps you feel like you again. Because at the end of the day, the world can wait 5 minutes. But your health? That can't wait forever. So don't just survive, recharge, refresh, and live.